Live.
What's up, my boy? It's George Perez right here from George Perez Stories, episode 387. George Perez Stories is brought to you by JB & Sons Tree Service Landscape and Installation. Look, guys, they specialize in tree removal, stump removal, irrigation, landscaping, leaf blowing, trimming, anything to do with landscaping. And no job is too big or too small. Hit them up, boys, on Instagram at JMBARRIOS12 and also JB & Sons Landscaping and Installation on Instagram. Johnny Roque, what's the toque?
Man, I'm excited about this weekend. Laugh Factory Covina. It's going to be me, George Perez, the 11th and 12th, Friday, Saturday. You got four times to watch us.
Yeah,
right?
and 3 plates.
And 3 plates.
All right, he's going to be like, Johnny. Also, special guest in the building tonight, guys. We keep bringing him back because he keeps bringing the fire. Give it up for Modesto's finest, Manny Maldonado.
Yeah, what's up, my boys?
What's up, doggy dog?
You know, good to be back. You know how we do it. I am part of the GPS family. A lot of you guys have been seeing me lately on George's shows because we've been reconnecting. We've been, when we can, we connect. Me, him, and Edwin and Johnny. We don't fuck around on stage.
Yeah.
We're killing it.
Yeah.
It's all good.
That Tuesday show at the Comedy Store, for everybody that showed up, gracias. That was fire, dog.
It was fire, and like I was telling you, it was the first time I'd been on a show where everybody just clicked and rocked the mic, and it was an honor to be on the OR room. Thank you for opening up those doors. And I had done a lot of shows at the Comedy Store before, like in other rooms.
The OR.
Never the OR.
Yeah.
And for me to go on close to last, thank you so much.
Yes.
Blessings on blessings.
You know, I'm gonna start a comedy show at I'm gonna start a Latino night. It's gonna be called Funk and Funny. Or no, Funk and Funny Fridays.
Yeah, Funk and Funny Fridays, George Perez.
I think the first one's May 16th, Belly Room, 10:30. And if you're a Chicano comedian, I don't want to say Latinx and all that. And look, if you look like me and talk like me, hit me up. I'm gonna give a lot of new comedians chances. I'm gonna bring OGs back, and I'm gonna have fools that are hot on shows.
No.
What do you think, Johnny?
Dude, like I swear to God, I was telling the door guys, this one chick, Cat Bird, very funny. She was like, hey, can you talk to George for me? I was like, you go talk to him.
Yeah.
He's cool like
He's
that.
approachable.
You ask him.
He's approachable.
Yeah.
And you are very approachable. Like, Manny was right, dog. Like, that show felt like the Sunset Room in its heyday.
Yeah.
Like, everybody showing up except, like, everyone. Expert killers. We don't have a drunk guy falling off a chair this time.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, if you guys didn't show up, you missed out. You missed out on one of the best shows you can
Well, it
get.
was standing room only, dog.
Dude.
Like, hey, shout out to Frankie Loyal, showed up from the Mayans. Eve Morrow was there from a Working Man #1 movie.
That's right.
Esteban Oriol.
Esteban Oriol was
produced
there.
the show, dog.
And when Esteban's in the house, he's just enjoying comedy and laughing his ass off. And he was having a blast. So shout out to him.
Hell
it was all good. It was all love, man.
Shout out to the Comedy Store, though, man.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to the Comedy Store. Nothing but the hometown, dog. What's up? What are they saying right now? You
George.
fools live? Yeah,
Yeah, we
pendejo.
are live. We're here.
They said Elton Juan play the piano.
Baby Blue.
Joey Diaz brought me up on his podcast. Yes, I did see the video of that, man. Joey Diaz. When was the first time you met Joey Diaz?
I met Uncle Joey when I first started coming out here and met all you guys, you know, when I met the Rudy Morenos, the Gilberts.
No,
and
but
you.
what year was this?
2000, maybe 1 or 2000 is when I first met him. And he was a cool dude. He's always been cool.
25 years ago.
Yeah, probably about that time, yeah.
Was he all gordo?
I don't think he slimmed down too much. And I'm not trying to clown him. It's just, no, but he was always healthy.
But like explain it, like you get introduced to him, like
so I didn't know who he was, and then you know, this is Uncle, they call him Uncle Joey, and then you see him on stage. I had seen him before. I want to say at Tortillas.
Oh wow!
And I'm just seeing this dude just fucking control a room and just put the crowd in a vice grip. You know what I mean? And just he would do this thing like science all the time. And I remember seeing him at Casa Latina and just fell in love with him, just like everybody else, man. And he was always a comics comic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And kudos to him, man. He's old school, man. He's old school.
Yeah.
And I think I met him a couple years before he was doing the Longest Yard.
Yeah.
That movie, The Longest Yard, and all that stuff.
Yeah, that was crazy.
It was crazy. That was a great role for him. And then you see him in Spider-Man, like, hey, you got to get through me before you get to him. And it's fucking Uncle Joey, man.
You know that he ended up, after that scene, they fired him.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Because he really did kick that fool.
Oh, so they said and scene, and they're like, no.
Nah, like, he
really committed to that part.
He even says on a podcast, I almost punched Tobey Maguire.
No shit.
He was like, bro.
Hey, Toby's little compared to him.
Yeah.
Oh, so he committed to the fucking role a little too much.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Fucking props to fucking Joey.
What about you, Johnny?
Through you, over at the Sunset Room. Like I was 21, maybe 22, possibly. As being a young.
What year is this?
2010.
Yeah, I just got out.
No, for real. I meant like when you just got out, I was just graduating. I swear to God, dog. I told my girlfriend at that time, hey, when I graduate, stand-up's my life. And she was like, oh, really? Like 3 months later, I was like, I told you stand-up's my life. She was like, no, you didn't.
Nice.
But meeting Joey, watching
at the Sunset Room.
At the Sunset
Hacienda
Room.
Heights.
Hacienda Heights.
Wait, hold on. Hacienda Boulevard in Newton.
Was that off the 605?
Yeah.
No, the 60.
The 60.
60,
The
yeah,
60.
yeah.
I remember doing it on Mondays, right?
Yes.
Monday
I do remember
nights.
that. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, it was
Back in the
sick.
days.
Watching him murder without like being hacky Latino, without being
Just
like
being funny.
This is my Cuban mom. No, him just being a beast.
And it's crazy, Manny, because the Sunset Room was one of the hardest fucking rooms
I
to
had done
do.
it a couple times. It was a fun room. I remember doing it.
And I remember, I didn't notice, but people were like, yo, you know why I like doing this room, George? I'm like, why? They're like, because you're hard to follow. I'm like, what do you mean? And it made me think. They're like, yeah, fool, you go up there and you do fucking 10 and you do 5, 5, 5, 5. Like, it's hard to follow, fool, but it makes us go. And I was like, oh, gracias. But, you know, that's what it is, dog.
Well, shit, man. I mean, you talk about all those rooms, especially since all the years I've known you. Shit, I remember Patio.
Patio. You missed out on that one, Johnny.
Patio was
Hey, how many people on a Wednesday? Like 300.
Man, it was crazy because you would have comedy, and then after that, Latinos couldn't go home on a Wednesday. They had sick days, so they had to get their dance on.
Yeah.
and it was a party, and it was fucking lit, man. It was crazy.
Patio was insane.
And was that what town was that in again?
I was in the city of Orange.
The city of
my
Orange.
hometown.
So in the heart of Orange,
off Catella and Tustin.
off the Catella Tustin, it was insane, man. And then all kinds of comedians would go in there. I remember
Alonzo Bowden, Ralphie
and then you
May,
had Brad
Joey
Williams out
Diaz.
there one
Yeah,
time,
Brad
too.
Williams.
didn't matter.
Felipe, Fluffy, Jay Lamont. Anybody that was big back then, dog.
Which is just getting the grind.
Chris Rock.
The cat.
Nah, Cat Williams. He
It
showed
was,
up the
it was
second.
Tony Rock, right?
Yeah, Tony Rock.
Tony Rock, right? Yeah, Tony Rock.
Ruben Paul.
Yeah.
Who else? Darren Carter. He
I mean,
was cracking back then.
hey,
Darren Carter. Hey, he didn't have a flashlight back then, dog. I knew Darren Carter when he didn't have a flashlight, dog. Like back then, he was doing the Cholo Blink.
And he had he still had his red hair.
Yeah, he had a full set of hair, dog.
Yeah, he did.
Damn.
And hold on, there was another fool that did Rodney Dangerfield real good, eh?
Oh.
And he stayed in that character all the time.
Oh, this is good trivia. I should know this. I should know who used to do Rodney Dangerfield pretty damn good.
Juan Garcia was there too.
Chepo was there.
Chepo.
When he was only 16.
Yeah, no, he was 20 at this time.
No, he would get off the bus. Like sometimes I'm on the bus and then I get off and then I do a set.
Yeah, they're like, you're 21, dog.
So that's how we talk about. Sometimes I'm on the bus, I'm reading Tupac, and then I do a set. Okay, that's
all
cute.
right.
Man.
Yeah, so a lot of people would do it.
What was his name, dog? Jeff. He wore glasses too, and he
White boy?
White boy. Tommy Chun was there all the time.
It was
Marquez. What happened to Marquez the Great?
Marquez. Oh damn! You said He's still around doing spots here.
Rodrigo Torres was there.
Yeah.
Yorsi Thomas was there all the time.
Yorsi was there.
Stephen Fly.
Fly was, of course.
Fly was there all the time.
Fly was there all the time. Even if he wasn't going up, he was just hanging out.
Hell yeah.
So it was a fun spot in Orange. So I remember that room.
Mad Girls.
Dude, it was packed.
Mad Girls, dog.
Yeah,
I wish I was single.
because they had dancing afterwards. It was cool.
Everybody would stay and dance, Johnny. Like everybody. And that's when I would just take everyone's drink tickets. Like, nah, homie. I gotta get these girls drinks.
That's what I hear from all the white boy comics about the Latino shows. They're like,
Yeah.
you guys always party after your shows. It's like,
Well,
fuck it.
well, you have to understand the early 2000s when I was coming around. They had, I mean, you had tortillas, you had patio, you had
The Commerce Casino,
the
Jokers.
Commerce Casino, Jokers,
The Ice House.
So I would come from Northern Cali, and then in a week I'd make some nice cheese because I was doing all those one-nighters.
Yeah.
And all these guys knew me. They're like, okay, cool, let's put them up.
We give them a headliner like $150, $200.
So
dog.
it was
That's a lot of money back then.
It's a lot of money
now.
It's a lot of money now. But it's because you have to understand. So Rudy had the Tuesdays as well.
That was $50.
That was whatever. And then Rudy had
R.I.P.
Tuesday and
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Tuesday and Thursday. So you had the Commerce Casino on Thursday, and then you had Ice House on Tuesday, but you also had Casa Latina, which was the closest thing that we had to a Latino Apollo.
Nah,
Not
I would
really.
say
I think
Wild Coyote was.
I mean, Tortillas / Wild Coyotes
Yes.
was more of Apollo.
Casa Latino was there though too. You're right.
Casa,
It was tough.
Casa Latino, you had to grab him. That's why I always went up first or second. I was like, just let me go grab him real quick. 'Cause
I was the host, fool.
I had a lot of energies. I was like, let me just grab these guys and
I
just shake
hosted
them up.
later. That's
Yeah.
why Juan Garcia got mad at me because he was like, "Hey, Dick, you wanna go up first before me?" Then I would go up there and just grab him, and then the devil was like, "Hey, Doc." Alonso wants you to start hosting, eh?
So remember, George, they would have like somebody go up before the host.
Yeah.
Right.
That was me.
That was you
In the beginning, before I met you.
before you met me. And then I met George at Casa Latina.
Yeah.
That's where I met you because he came out to me and he was really cool. And then we just became good friends and here we are.
Now,
But-
hey, you know who else used to go to Casa Latina? Who's that white boy, Owen something? That
Owen Smith?
Owen Benjamin.
No.
yeah,
Owen Benjamin used to go there.
homie, he
Yeah.
would, and Eric Schwartz.
Eric Schwartz and Owen would hang out
Hey,
there.
Owen would go in there and destroy, and Jamie Kennedy would come.
So
Man,
Casa Latina
I
was-
don't want to leave nobody out, dog.
There's a lot of comics. So Casa Latina was in Rosemead, if I'm not
yes,
mistaken, right?
off of Rosemead Boulevard
Is
and
it off the nine-
Muscatel.
is it off the 19?
Off the 10.
Off the 10, okay. So, because I keep on thinking the 19 is iguanas. See, I get those confused.
Wow, iguana.
Dog, iguanas,
I started that.
The fundraiser's
Iguanas.
gone
I
wrong.
started it. I did it when it wasn't fundraisers.
It's fundraisers now. Iguanas is a rough ass room too, bro.
I performed for the Mongols at the Iguanas.
Really?
Yeah, they had a team meeting one Sunday, and they showed up, and I was like, "You still want to go up? Yeah, why not? Fuck, there's people here."
Unbelievable.
Dog, it was bad.
That's what's up. Yeah,
So,
no,
then,
man.
so then, okay, but even before you started, there was you might have been around this room. Ernie G had a room. We were talking about this with Edwin the other day. We were driving to the comedy store.
Don't say that name on this podcast.
I know, Ernie F. I'm sorry, Ernie F. Ernie F.
Nah,
No,
Ernie, let me rub your
He had
back,
a room,
G.
bro. I think you did it though. It was called Camacho. Didn't you do that room?
yeah,
that room was fun too, bro.
Yeah, Martin Moreno had a room over here in Santa Fe Springs too, dog.
Really?
Yeah, it was like someone got killed there. It was like the Blue Ocean or something. And then who else? And then Rudy Medina had a room in Torrance. It was called Shamrocks.
I remember that room. Yes, yes, that's right.
Hey, can I tell you something?
Yeah.
And I don't say this to brag,
Yeah.
but I've been able to follow everybody.
Everybody.
One foot I could never follow was D. Militant.
D. Militant was
In that era.
In that era. Rest in peace.
Yeah, hey, in that era when I was like featured,
Yeah.
thinking I was a headliner,
Yeah.
I was just like,
He was great.
he was like, I'll feature for you, George. Because I did MTV.
Yeah.
So Rudy was like, look, I'll give you 150 and I'm going to give D. Militant 50, but you have to go after him. I was like, come on, homie. Come on. And I was like, damn. I remember like looking at my watch and going, damn, I still got 20 more minutes.
Yeah.
But hey, D. Militant, R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Solid.
You know what's cool about D. Militant? He's the first comic to put me on TV. He got me on BET
wow.
back in the days.
Wow.
Yeah, because
talk about that. What year?
That was 1998, bro.
But it was what? What was it called?
BET Comic View.
Yeah, BET Comic View.
So I had opened up for D. Militant in Stockton, California. And he's all, you funny. And I was like, thanks, man. And then he's all, I'm going to put in, he knew some people at BET and he put in a good word. And he told me, submit a tape and I'll vouch for you. And he did. So he got me my first TV credit.
Damn.
And they filmed that at the Normandy Casino, and Gary Owen was the host.
Oh, wow.
So that was cool. I started in '97, and then got my first TV credit thanks to D. Militant. Rest in
Damn, I
peace.
was 20 years old in 97.
You weren't even thinking about comedy.
Nah, dog, I was doing construction.
You were doing construction.
Hey, dog, I never even thought about being a comic. I was just always like that. I was a fanboy of only known comedians at that time.
Mm-hmm.
I was hacking Richard Pryor and Eddie Murphy shit at gangster shit.
Yeah.
And then later on,
Start developing.
it was just me, like
Just you. Your personality. Your personality.
You know my role, like what's up, roasting,
Yeah.
and then I started dating this chick. You know her, Donica.
Yeah, of course. I remember.
And then she was like, "Hey, Floyd, you ever been to a comedy show?"
Because you need to go down. You're being too funny around me.
Yeah.
Get your ass out of the house.
For real, and then fucking, it's her birthday today. Happy birthday,
All right,
homegirl,
happy
my
birthday.
baby mama. Happy birthday.
Yeah, man. So,
Hey,
go ahead.
happy late birthday to me too, dog.
Happy birthday to George.
We didn't do a podcast last week because of my birthday.
Yeah.
But look, we didn't do it, but we celebrated at the Comedy Store for your birthday.
Yeah.
That was cool. It's all good.
That's
How
what's
does it feel to be, are you, yeah.
A comedy store favorite. I'll say you're a comedy store
you're a
favorite.
comedy store
People
favorite,
love
but
you
how
when you get
old
there.
are you now? Because you still
I'm
look young.
48, dog.
You look great. 48
I'm
is great.
48, and I can put it down.
Yeah,
Look.
but you can't post up
All
anybody
you
on the full court.
fanboys out there, 25 to 33, you're the only ones I'll buy stuff for right now.
All you other ones, don't you got grandkids?
Yeah.
I feel like you can make it rain on a girl right now at Didi's or some shit like that
Homie.
right now. Like you make it rain, homie, on Didi's. Look at that. Yeah.
So-
Stacks on stacks.
So-
Yeah. Look at that. We're going. That's Didi's money right there. That's Didi's money. I love that.
Damn, fools are going to jump me now.
Now it's on now.
Look at my
bro.
cat
And
started
your
tripping.
cats.
Now, you know what? Like,
But you're feeling good.
I'm going to be honest with you,
Yeah.
dog. I've dated so many strippers in my life. I
Mm-hmm.
won't buy a girl something unless it's like something I really want to give her, because I've seen so many suckers
Just buy shit.
just buy shit for them,
Yeah.
and the way they act with it, I'm like, I think every woman does that now.
Yeah.
Johnny.
Dog, every woman is a pimp, okay? Every girl you see, they got the game down.
Yeah, game down.
Every dude is like, oh, she's probably my sweetie. No, she's not, bruh.
And you're right, Johnny, because all these other girls are following other patterns of whatever they're posting, whatever they're hot that week, and it's like, yeah.
I saw this thing where like they're like, if you're accepting a man taking you out twice a week, giving you a call, not cheating, being there, blah blah, you're accepting the bare minimum. I'm like, bitch, you never took me out on a date. What do you mean?
Yeah. No, and plus it's like right now, women are in the sugar dad era.
Oh, it's sugar daddy
Right
time.
now, old men are like, what the fuck? Why are all these old bitches trying to talk to me? I can see old men like, what's going on? Because they know. And you can't get mad at it either, dog.
No.
Like, do you remember when the white man started hooking up with the Indian woman because they found out, like, you can only be married to them to get that land they're
To get
on?
that oil.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's what's going on now. Is young chicks are like, you know what? Hey, dog, I broke it down in my head. I'm like, why does a young girl marry an old man? Well, she marries an old man when she's 21 or she's 25. And then that fool lives for 10 more years, 12, 15.
Max.
And then at that time, she's what, 40? And she's
Yeah.
a millionaire now.
Yeah.
Now that she's a millionaire, she gets to choose some young buck
Or whatever.
that she
Yeah.
wants.
Yeah.
Or another fool that's like 30 or something that's like, hey, I see your money, you see my money. Like, it's crazy, dog.
I mean, yeah, if you think about it, it's a good little pension plan you have going on if you're a girl.
Yeah.
You hook up with that viejito for like 10, 15 years. You put in your time, pet him a little bit, and then boom,
Dog,
it's on.
Anna Nicole Smith. Anna Nicole
Straight
Smith.
up.
She said all that dude wanted to do was rub his old face between her titties. And that's all. And then they'll go to
Yeah,
bed.
sure.
I'm reading some of the comments right here. It's not bad, bro. I like this shit right here. Joanna, George, you should know. You've seen it all. My goodness, but you know how when to be fold and when to hold them. Never get it. Never give in. Never give up. My wise words of wisdom. All right, Joanna, I see you. Damn. We got girls giving us advice. I like that.
Nah, I mean, look, and that's
they're the
why,
real players, homie.
Yeah, that's why to me it's like, no, I'll only buy you something when I want to. There's no sending me a purse catalog. There's no like fools that are doing that. Hey, dog, look, If you're buying your wife a purse, feed me.
Yeah.
If you're buying your girlfriend a purse that you live with, feed me. But if you don't live with this chick and you see her twice a week,
let's pump the brakes.
but you text every day,
yeah, like that's some bullshit.
stop
that shit.
Stop, homie.
And you know, when I was married years ago, people asked me like, Manny, what was the deciding factor that made you want to marry? When my ex-wife reached out to me and said, "Here's some Raider tickets," I was like, let's go.
For real?
Hell yeah, bro. That was it. It's on now.
Was your ex-wife from the same city as you?
No, she's from Stockton, so I was from Modesto. But it was like 20 minutes
meet
away.
her? Sorry.
At a show? Yeah, she saw me perform at a show.
Yeah, you fucking married a fan?
Yeah, bro. Hey, George.
Hold on.
She wasn't a fan at
Johnny
first.
gets to ask the question too.
Yeah, go ahead, Johnny. Go ahead.
I thought you were gonna say what field you met in. Goddamn.
See, no, Johnny. Look,
Wait, how old were you? How old were you?
I was young, man. I was like maybe 26.
And was she older or younger?
No, she's only a couple years older than me. So yeah. just 2 years. But it was a trip though. I remember I was doing some room in Stockton, California. Did my thing. I had a great set, and then I approached her. And then she was like, whatever. And I was like, oh, cool. But I had this headshot. I was like, hey, let me give you a headshot. Because I didn't have CDs or anything back then. You're just giving out headshots. You sign your name. She's like, this fucking dude giving out headshots.
You know what that sounds like now?
Yeah. And it sounds fucking bad. It sounds like this motherfucker's getting his dick. But no. I'm sorry, a picture, an 8x10.
Yes.
So she didn't give me the time of day for, I was bugging her back then. It was like I had a pager. You were trying to holler at her, but nothing, man. She didn't talk to me for about a week, and then we talked, and then it was all good. But the deal was when we started seeing each other like 4 or 5 months into the relationship, she's like, oh, I got you some Raider tickets. I was like, yeah. And it was on, baby.
Yeah.
Because you know me, I'm Raider Nation for life. And you are too.
Yeah. Girls
we don't care if we're no good.
Girls will never buy me tickets because they know I won't take them.
Really?
Yeah. I might. Like, I just look at it like that. I'm just like, look, if I met you, you were never a Raider fan. You never.
Some guys he's all with, and he said he's like, fuck yeah, I got free tickets to see the Raiders lose. They did lose by a couple of points.
Yeah,
Stop
but
hating.
If you're gonna know the Raider game and the Dodger game and the Laker games, I don't take females with me to that. Because that's like my getaway from life.
Yeah.
That's where I go when I get to like relive and chill. Like, unless you're like, hey, George, check it out. I want to go with you to this game. I'll buy the tickets. Because I'm not going to buy it to bring you there so you could be like, I want to go with you or Johnny.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, hey, dog, I fucking brought cocaine. Fuck it.
We're doing
It's an
speedballs.
escape. Like, hey, look, eat real fast, and then we're gonna hit.
Well,
the
she
set.
got a reality check because she had never seen me in that environment, and bro, me at a game, I'm yelling, I'm clowning, I'm cussing. That's what you do.
Plus, you know a lot of knowledge of the game, so you know all the players.
I know all the
she's probably
players.
lost.
I know who the acquisitions were. I was just talking shit. But no, and you know what's cool about a Raider game? It's the only time you could really talk shit. But it's all about, to me, it was always about the tailgate in Oakland. Oh my goodness, bro. You had people bumping too short. It was good times. People just that was the Raiders were. Actually, the Raiders were actually kind of good during that time because that was when they had Gannon and Garner and all those players. So it was.
Hey, Johnny, you want to hear some crazy shit about the Raider games in Oakland?
Oh, wait, well, no.
You know how fucking intense it was over there? On the Raider side?
Wow.
Yeah.
It would say north and south. Am I lying?
No, it's
Because
it's divided.
Motherfuckers get down, dog.
Look, I see Julian pumping his. I don't mean to interrupt. I see Julian where they're saying the Death Star in Vegas. It is nice. I've been to a game in Las Vegas, but what I don't like about the stadium in Vegas, it doesn't have that same ambiance for the tailgate. Like it just doesn't. It's too corporate.
Not.
It's too
the
corporate.
real Raider. Look, Raider fans go there.
Yeah,
but Oakland and LA was where the fucking motherfuckers went to die.
I mean, people were scrapping, bro. People were throwing down in the parking lot, win or lose,
with each other.
Yeah, win or lose. Hey,
not
we
even
fucking
with
won.
the other team.
Like we won.
We weren't even jumping other teams. We were
jumping
fighting each other because other teams wouldn't show up.
Duh.
It's true, bro.
That's why I say Philadelphia Eagles are Republican Raider fans.
They're like tame. They're rowdy, bro. They're rowdy.
They're
fans.
just as rowdy.
They're just as rowdy,
but they got lawyers.
But
they got permits.
And
you know what I mean?
Yeah, no. And shout out to I guess Gilly's the one that went viral doing all the dances and stuff for the Eagle fans. They're cool.
Who's Gilly?
He does a song with Too Short, Blow the Whistle, and he was their fan. They show him so much love. He was like Raider fans. We don't have no mascots. Everybody's a fucking mascot. Raider Nation for life, all day, every day. I don't give a shit what anybody says. We have some of the best fan base ever
in
Hands
the
down.
world.
No,
One of the biggest.
Yeah.
No, I agree. I went to a Dallas game like back in 2014.
Okay.
Dallas versus
The
Raiders
yeah.
at their stadium.
Okay.
Raiders fans showed up
They
in
show up, man.
costume, in suit.
And-
Dude. No, because that's why I became a Raiders fan. Like
Okay.
I'm not huge on sports,
Right.
but when I watch a team, I went to a New England Patriots game. I went to a Dallas Cowboys, like at their stadiums. But when I went to the Oakland Raiders stadium, it was like, damn,
It is an experience. You're having a good
you
time.
guys show up.
And it's fun and it's all good. But to me, George is right. I mean, we text each other during football season. We don't care. Like, it's not, we don't text each other that many wins, right, George? But we just like,
I'm trying to see what we're on the live.
yeah, we're right here on.
Can you go
Yeah, I
on my
got
phone?
Yeah, I'm seeing all the comments right here. It's a nice day. It's really giving a lot of. In 5 years, the Raiders will win the Super Bowl. It'd be nice day if they won something. We'd be very happy because it's been a long time.
Honestly, I just want to be competitive again.
To me, yeah, like make the playoffs and we're cool, right?
Yeah, I just want to be like a spoiler for the next 2 years. And
I'm
then,
cool with that.
Because at the end of the day, there's no quarterback I like in the draft right now.
Same here, bro. We were talking about this the other day too. But
I got it up running on your. I get it on mine, bro.
Okay.
Are you happy with maybe you think we're gonna draft that running back? You think that'd be cool?
Yes, that'll be
Genty?
perfect.
I think it'd
Because
be cool,
Geno
right?
Smith is what we need for right now.
I think it's fine. Like he's a good bridge quarterback. He'll do the job. And he makes good decisions. So hopefully we'll win. We'll be competitive.
Oh, we're on.
Yeah.
I get it on mine, bro.
Are you happy with? Thank you. Shout out to Julia Huerta. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate you, Fernando. Get rid of replays. Oh damn, he said he wants to get rid of replays.
That's what's up. Hey, everybody. We're going to take a 5-minute break. After these 5 minutes, we're taking all call-ins.
Let's do it. Call in.
Cool. Johnny, you can
all right.
fuck with them if you want right now.
Hey guys, go. It's me, you Johnny Rocket Hour. Add me on Instagram right
I'm good, bro.
now.
I'm good, bro. Yeah.
Oh man, Manny, you want to go for a little conversation?
Let's get it.
All right, dude. Well, who's in your class? I was talking to my buddy about like this because my buddy Yasser last night I saw him like yesterday. He's just got done with doing a movie, but then my class is like just stacked with dudes. Like dudes I started with. Like I started with Tony Hinchcliffe. I started with Gerard Carmichael.
You started in that time.
I started with Jamar Neighbors. I started with like heavy hitters. Like of course, like
my class. I want to say I started even in Northern California. I started with Al Madrigal. Al Madrigal was around the same time.
oh, so that's how you pronounce it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. He's not gonna go Al Madrigal. I'm just saying how he says it. I'm saying how he says it. Okay, that's funny. And then rest in peace, my boy Kane Lopez. Came up with him, Siddiqui Fuller as well, and George knows those guys.
Backflip King.
Yeah. So Backflip King. That's right. So him, and then those were kind of my class, and then I met all these other dudes out here in LA. I want to say, I think my class. I'm class of '97, by the way. So those are the ones that come off the cuff right now that I remember, those dudes. But as far as LA Comics, I mean, I just met all you guys. I met you later because you started later.
No, I started in like 2006, 2005.
Okay, so but I started coming out here in early 2000. So I met you later though when you were first starting.
No, because like I took 5 years away from being a part of like the Latino scene.
No, I met you like in 2012 or 13.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I think I refried or something.
Yeah, you met me like 7 years while I was in.
Okay,
Because I took 5 years away from like joining up like Latinos because I just wanted to be a comic. Like my whole thing. Like I headlined myself second year in Santa Barbara. I found I'm the king of I'll call you and I do your show.
Nice.
Hey, yo, you need someone? I'll be there. Like I swear.
So you went to college in Santa Barbara?
No, I went to college in Azusa Pacific University.
Oh, okay, off the 210?
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Nice.
Christian University, easiest thing. Every answer was Jesus. I graduated.
Wow. I love it. But you're doing great.
But
and you got people calling? Is that?
Oh yeah. People are calling in. They're getting ready. Have your questions ready. We're going to take call-ins when George comes back.
It's an honor to be here. I love hanging out with these guys. These guys they're cooler and shit. I love them.
But like, nah, dude. Like for me, like watching you, because you guys are like that, like half a step to a class above me. So like watching you guys, like in your careers in this switch, because that's what I love about the internet right now. We used to have gatekeepers where there'd be 2 to 3 Latinos that people would hear about doing stand-up,
right?
But now we have our own genre. Like people are like, hey, you want to like come on, you want to do this for that? Nah, I got an audience base right now, right here. Like there's no longer
it's a different time now. As you can see, I'm kind of I'm old school but new school at the same time. But yet even I'm still learning from some of these new cats now because you know me. I've been doing my thing for a long time now, but even I like to learn new things and new tricks even from the new people.
That's what like Joey Diaz, he was the first one to jump on podcasts. I remember him telling everybody at the Sunset Room, go ahead, guys, gotta get your podcast going. He was with Beauty and the Beast, and me and Felicia.
and you know, as you've been on our podcast now, we're just starting off, but we're having a good time with it. We're passionate about it.
Yeah, but like you did something great, like marketing wise, you have your niche. You guys, if you like collectibles,
we're straight nerds.
Dude, you're the guys that hype up the dudes from that go into Pawn Stars. If you find this Star Wars toy, you can get $5,000.
And you know, we may not have the followers or anything like that yet, but we're passionate about it, and we're only 30 episodes in, so we're just learning, and I love that world. But like I said, seeing you perform the other day and everybody else kind of just rejuvenated to the fact that no, we're around, we're here to stay. So let's go out there and wreck this shit.
Well, like I never worked with this dude in my career because like we just never had the chance to. But like Willie Barcena, see the fucking king.
Oh yeah, I mean, dude, he's a comics comic.
No, not even that. Like people were counting him out. People were like, oh, but then he came back with a major career change. He came back.
He switched it.
Huge. He came back like dominating the internet.
And there's and that's what's cool, you guys. If you guys are always thinking like, am I too young? Am I too old? There's no age. If you're fucking committed and you're down for your shit, you can make shit. You can make things pop here and there. So shout out to Willie. Big
there's
time.
No gatekeeper either anymore.
No.
Like a lot of these new dudes who are popping off, getting like millions of fans. Right. Like and this is still stand up, bro. It takes time.
It takes time, man. It's like, I think I told this on some other podcast I was on maybe about 2 or 3 months ago, where I feel like stand up is that dude in the Shawshank Redemption when he's just hitting that.
Just trying to get out of the
when
cell.
He's just hitting that fucking. Remember, he had that little chisel, that little rock, that little hammer, George. When he's just hitting it like that, that's what stand up is. It is the time and the effort and the patience with this game, big time.
Well, yeah, this is patience as hell. Well, you don't get a shot in this. At least, and every shot you feel like you get, you feel like it should be a better shot. But you don't get a shot in this for a few years in.
100%. And
what Manny is saying, you have to chip at it and swim through shit.
No, see, I knew you were gonna tag that up. Like, Manny, you saying swim through caca too? No, I did not say that. I did not get to the caca part, George. All right.
You gotta fight off the gay fools in the laundry room.
No, that was it. I did not go that route. But see, I knew you were gonna see how prison of you to say that and add all that shit on there.
Like that.
Hey.
I just saw that. Okay, Julian Huerta. I see. Shout out to Julian Huerta and Joanna and 10 followers. I see all this. It's a nice day. Yes. Look.
Paul Rodriguez.
Yeah, what's up? Here we go. I just checked on him the other day. First of all,
Paul Rodriguez, we're happy you're alive.
He's okay. He just sent me a text actually today. He's doing fine. He's actually
also shout out to Rodrigo Torres, dog. He did the bomb. It's Paul Rodriguez impersonation, dog.
You know what's cool? I think Paul is going to appreciate that because right now
he needs something like that.
I think it was. I mean, to me, it's kind of an edgy thing, but I feel.
I heard George Lopez throw a party. I heard he called Felipe. He called fucking.
He's doing. Paul is in good
Luke
spirits.
Torres was there.
That's fucking funny. You said Luke Torres. Paul's doing great. He just texted me today. He said, "You guys don't worry about me. Everything is cool. Things will kind of clear up, but whatever. It's fine.
Yeah,
he's fine.
I mean, look, dog. It's social media.
Yeah, it's social media, dog.
It's like, look, I don't do coke no more.
Yeah.
But if you guys did coke one night and I was driving, they'd be like, George Perez gives Johnny Roque and Maggie Malone coke.
Well, it's safe to say, I won't do coke because I'm just too hyper already. It's like you always tell. George has the funniest story about himself. You know what, Manny? I feel like if you ever did coke,
it would calm you down.
You would just be like,
it would, man. Manny, it
like,
would. I'm not lying to you.
I know. I
would.
actually believe that, bro.
I'm scared to give it to you.
You're like, Manny, no, this is bad for you.
You're like, hey, George. Manny would be like, hey, I wrote 10 comic books. Hey, what's up, everybody? Call in right now.
Give us a call. I see you, Joanna. I see you, Julian.
714-584-8770. We are taking phone calls.
Let's go.
If you don't call in, I'm gonna go to sleep.
People calling in.
I like that. I like you got the number out there like a damn DJ.
Straight
Call
up.
George.
I should have fucking refilled my drink.
Me too. I was gonna tell you that right now. We should have refilled more tequila.
You ready to take a caller?
Yeah, it's a call.
Let's take a call.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
What's up, my boy? This is George Perez. You're on the line.
Spencer on the tira, my boy.
Spencer on the tira. Who's this?
Bro, it's the vinyl homie from Yuma, Arizona.
Oh, Yuma in the house, man. I've done shows out there,
Yuma
man.
in
What's
the
up,
house,
Yuma in the
every
house?
time, dog.
It's hotter than
Every
shit. Even the
time,
devil's like, I don't need to go there. This shit is hot.
This fool was a CO out there.
Oh, hell yes. Now, I'm not going to piss him off. Shit.
There ain't nothing else to do in Yuma, dog. But
Hey, but check. Hey, Manny. You know who was locked up while he was working there?
Who?
DMX.
No shit. DMX is in Yuma, out of all places? Wow.
What's up?
I never knew. Is that true that DMX was in Yuma?
Yeah, bro. He got caught with some,
With some stuff?
But anyway, yeah, that was something else.
Wow.
Yo, man, when I met Joey Diaz in Tempe, man, that was fucking badass, bro.
That's what's up, my boy. What's cracking, doggy? You got any questions to ask?
Yo, man, when are you coming down to Yuma again?
I'll be out there once the special drops. Bring all the crooked women cops, eh?
Bro, we got a club out here, dog.
I want you to.
Dope ass club out here, bro, called the Western Saloon.
All right.
Well, hey,
I'm down
let's
to go.
do
Let's go.
something.
Let us know, bro. We can pack that shit out, dog.
Hell yeah, man.
Hey, did DMX ever bark at you?
I'd be dropping vinyl right there, bro.
That's what's up.
Ooh.
Hey, did DMX ever bark at you?
Nah, bro. But you know what? What he
You actually asked that. You actually asked that.
I didn't believe that when he got to the prison.
Hey, listen to this, Manny. Tell Manny.
I didn't believe that when he got to the prison. So I was like, nah, man, that fool looked like a crackhead.
Oh,
So I
shit.
was like, I looked at his paperwork and I was like, Earl Simmons Jr. And he's like, hey, yo, CO. I was like,
I love it.
That fool.
That is so
what's
cool,
up.
man. Thank you so
dog.
much for calling. That shit is funny, man.
Thank you, my boy. Thanks for
man.
calling in, dog. We got a lot of calls
I've been
coming
enjoying
in.
the show, bro. Thank
you so much.
Gracias.
Thank you,
Have a
dog.
good night.
Late. What's up, my boy? You're on George Perez Stories Party Line. Who's this?
It's Connor from Paramount.
Who?
Caller from Paramount.
Chronic.
Paramount.
That's what's up.
Connor.
Oh, Connor. I'm sorry, they said caller.
Connor. This
Okay,
is
Connor.
fucking Terminator.
Nah.
Connor.
That's fucking John
Not
Connor.
Like Sarah Connor, but Connor with the K.
Oh,
shit. He
Just
knows.
like the
Hey,
KKK.
I'm
Okay.
calling you because my wife's in love with you and something like that, and she put me on with your shit. So George Perez, like I fuck with your shit. For Paramount.
Hey, tell your
Hell
wife
yeah,
that I'm going
great
to take
text.
you to a strip club now.
She's right here. She's trying to hide from me. Like I'm telling you, you're in love with her. She's running from me. She's running from me. Say hi to him. You want to be talking to this fool?
What's up?
Say hi. It's George fucking Perez, fool. Her name's Laura. You
I
don't know.
like.
Her name's Laura.
What's up, Laura?
What's up, Laura?
What's up, Laura?
What's up?
What's up? You guys are from Paramount?
I'm from Orange County. I'm from Santana.
Oh, she definitely likes you.
She smells like Bristol.
I live off of Bristol.
Oh, damn.
I know, dog.
¿Qué pasó?
Well, hey, thank you for the support. And, hey, you know what? Hey, check it out. Hey, you guys, if you want to go to my show this Friday or Saturday, I'm at the Covina Laugh Factory. I would love to give you guys 4 tickets. Bring your friends. Just leave me a message on my Instagram.
I got you. I'll do it right now, Pop.
All right, brother.
All right,
you guys
Connor,
have a
thanks
good
for the
night.
love. Have a
Take
good
care.
one.
God bless, man.
You too. Late.
Yep.
This
Next
is actually
caller.
cool.
Take it, Johnny.
Next caller.
This
This
is fucking
is the
fun.
George
I like
Perez
this.
stories. Who am I talking to today?
That fool sounded like chorro. I think it's hot.
That sounded like diarrhea so bad.
That's Pepto-Bismol
Dang.
Beach.
That was Texas calling in.
Wow.
That fool says there's like 52 dudes in this chat.
It's
That's what we do, homie. It's the
This
the
is
OG.
like, you're like the new Art LeBeau gone wrong. I love this shit. This shit is fucking dope.
Arlebo, hey, dog, like, if I was to have my own radio show like that, they're not ready, dog. They're not ready, homie.
Can you imagine all the nice jams you were playing though?
I'd be playing the jams and, like, I would do
Right.
oldies the first hour, and then the second hour, I'd have funk freaks take over and play funk.
But funk has some slow songs too, so it'd be
Yeah,
good.
but nah. Like, I would do the oldies, and then funk freaks would take over.
Let's
for
get
another
another
one?
call.
Yep.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Go ahead, Manny.
Hey, what's up? You're listening to George Perez Stories. Holla.
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
I'm great. Do you have a question for us? What's up, man? I just want to do that voice for you. I'm sorry.
What's that?
I just want to do that voice, but go ahead. What's up, man?
My question, hey, George, you ever going to perform out here in Denver anytime soon?
He said Denver.
In
Ooh.
Denver, you know what? I'm working on that. It'll probably come out, like, after the special.
When, when's your special coming out?
It should drop by, like, August.
August. Right on.
Hell yeah, my
man,
brother.
we
Hey,
come out, we run a strip club. You come check out our spot, man.
Oh,
Back to the
yeah.
club, man.
leave me a DM, dog. I'll just
Yeah.
go out there to kick it.
We'll all go.
We're all good. George, can I open for you?
90% Cubanos, man. It's fucking gets pretty live in there.
I'm down, dog.
Thank you so much, Denver in the house.
You know what?
Man, see you in August.
I need to be lied to more, so I do want to go to your club.
You said lied to. I love it.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you so much.
Right on, man.
Late.
Next caller.
Go ahead, George.
What's up, my boy? You're on George Perez Stories Party Line. What's up?
Man, he got in twice. That's on
Got
you.
in twice. Now
Wow.
he's done
Damn.
forever.
All right.
Do you know the number now?
Yeah.
Nah,
Okay,
let
cool.
him call.
Let him call? All
I
right.
kinda like that. It has a little good flow to it. We're good.
All right.
He said, hey. That fool sounds like he's getting boned by Shaq and Diddy.
That fool sounds like he has to do packets for homework.
Hey, dog.
What's up?
Ashley Larry had a good Diddy joke
On your show?
on the show. That fool said,
yeah,
man.
I did hear that. Yeah.
He said, I'm one of the ashiest fools in the world, and I still got the same baby oil bottle for the last 10 years, dog. How much
hilarious.
did dog?
That's good because that's him.
Yeah.
That's him. You got another caller?
Let's say we're waiting for people to call in.
All right. Hey, you guys want to call in? You know the number 714-584-8770. We are here live on GPS.
Don't forget, guys, April 11th and 12th, I'm at the Covina Laugh Factory. Me, Johnny Roque, 3 Plates Tommy, and some special guests dropping in the building. Make sure you be there. Saturday shows are almost sold out, so Friday's the shows to get right now. And that's what it be.
Yo, and if you haven't been to the Covina Laugh Factory, it's a theater. It's a nice place. This is where you
Yes.
take your girl out and be like, hey, happy anniversary.
Yup, straight
The
up.
last time I did it with you was when we did Edwin's show in August, and that was fire.
Yeah, that was
So
dope.
yeah, it's a good time, and yeah, you guys, please give us a call. We are here. I'm seeing these comments. It's a nice day in Julian. They're going back and forth. I love this. They're going back and forth. I love it.
Right? And
Yeah.
also, fuck was I going to say? Oh, this Tuesday, I'm going to be on Hood Stocks on Lucky's podcast.
Lucky, love Lucky.
Hell, I got mad love for Lucky
Lucky's
right there,
good,
dog.
dude.
So this
Comes
Tuesday,
a lot
we'll be
of
on
shows.
Hood Stocks. So what else is going on right now? You're going to be a Modesto in May?
I'm not gonna be in Modesto. No,
Sacramento?
I'm gonna be doing some shows in Northern Cali and Brentwood at Caps in May 16th and 17th, and then Let's see. I got Laughs Unlimited in the summer. I'm doing stuff with you when I can.
Yes.
And I'm we're back and running in Cabo in October, bro.
Damn.
Yeah. So you
gotta take Johnny to
still
Cabo.
doing the international thing. We're gonna get Johnny in the mix out there.
Dude, let me go to Laughs.
You got
Unlimited.
You got a passport?
Hell yeah, I'm getting bro.
All right.
Johnny's got a valid passport, George. Not everybody's like you. Okay.
It's all good.
Whatever.
Do your burpees if you're gonna be on hood stocks. Come
Oh
on.
damn.
I've been on hood stocks probably more than anybody.
I mean, yeah.
As a
you've been
guest.
this is gonna be like what your
Fifth or
Fifth
sixth
time, right? Yeah, you've been on
my
there for-
boy, Lucky.
That
I
shit
was
do.
there when he did it at his house like me.
You know what's cool? I remember running into Lucky on your special, and he was very proud of you.
Yeah.
We all were.
Dog, you killed that
Yeah.
night he was at the show.
He was
loved
good.
your
He
ass.
was.
Yeah, he was like, yo, he's like the Mexican DMX.
I think he is. But
know?
not barking. But he's not barking.
No, he's
but-
not barking,
But he
dog.
shows a lot of love to the Latinos, so we love Lucky. He's just a good pillar
You know,
of the community.
when it comes to the Chicano podcast, he's like the gangster Joe Rogan of it.
Okay.
Like, and he has
I'm
that.
gonna reach out to him. I'm gonna do it in May. I'm gonna go in May because he's been reached out to me a couple of
That's
times.
what's up.
But he's just a cool fucking dude.
He's feeding me.
He's like I'm not trying to get distracted, but I like some of the comments right here. Bradley, what's up, my boy? I like some guy named Bradley is following you. Show me love, Bradley John Eaglefeather. Yeah, I love it.
Dog, this is why they can't stop you guys no more. Like you've been selling out the improv since I've known you.
I know.
They haven't showed you the right amount of love. Like they showed every snowflake out there. And
No,
then-
but they're not showing them love. Those fools are settling for less money. That's all that it is.
how?
So George knows his worth, everybody. So that's what we're trying to
straight
say.
up.
And
So all you chicks out there, you think you're gonna ruin my life? You better come with money, man. I know how much it is.
and a lot of people don't know that. We were there for your special. Now it's special when it drops, you guys, but to witness it live,
Oh, it was insane.
Insane. It was not. It was first of all, it was a celebration of your hard work, which we love you for that.
Thank
and
you.
it was also just bringing raza together, and it was fire.
Thank
Sorry,
you,
I don't
brother.
mean to get emotional.
Nah, I'm over here. I'm about to cry.
No, that shit was
real,
dope.
like real raza.
Right?
Like real.
No,
like,
yeah.
hey, we grew up here. We went through the same struggles. There's no one like, oh, my mom. Like, nah.
Yeah.
Dude,
And for the guys, for the people that went to the show, it was all raza except for Lance. Lance creeped in, and that's
Lance
it. Lance
was
is a
dope to be
disclaimer. But Lance had a great time too.
Well, hey, Manny, where can all my fans follow you at and everything?
They can follow me on the gram, Manny to the Max, MANNY, the number 2, THEMAX. Follow me on all those platforms, Facebook, all that drama. But yeah, man, loving life, living life, and just we're building something out here. Y'all don't
we
know.
feel you.
We're
May
building-
16th, Funk and Funny Fridays at the Comedy Store.
Yeah, we're
doing
building
Chicano
something
Night
out
once
here.
a month.
You guys, trust me, you guys are gonna want to be a part of this because right now it's the time. It's the time to strike because comedy is back. But we've been here, but now George is striking it, and we're just like let's
roll.
let's roll with it.
That's what's
And just
up.
be funny and love life.
Dude, I meant it when I said whoever didn't show up on April 1st, you missed out. You got
Straight up.
Dog, that was like a $50 ticket. I
Yes.
swear to God, you had
At
so
least.
many killers. You
And then you had Donnell Rollins coming in just saying, "What's up?" And then he was bringing up stuff about when he was in Orange and then mocking your voice at the stripper voice.
Yeah.
That shit was funny.
Yeah, that's the homie right there. We kick it a lot.
We see you, Ashley. We see the love you're showing right
That's
here.
what's
It
up.
was fire. She was there.
That's
Thank you,
what's up.
Ashley.
Thank you, Ashley. Hey, everybody. April 11th, April 12th, I'm at the Cavina Laugh Factory. And
4 shows, right, George?
4 shows. Saturday's almost sold out, so Friday tickets are the ones to get. Johnny, you want to plug anything?
Follow me on Instagram. I'm blowing up. I'm selling spots. Johnny Roque, follow me. Trust me, it's gonna be dope. I got a show coming out. I got little movies that I'm putting out there.
That's right.
That's what's up. Well, Manny Maldonado, thank you so much for coming,
No,
brother.
thank you
Is
for
there any
having me.
shout out you want to give or
No,
anything?
I want to give a shout out to everybody that is down, really down for supporting comedy, especially in the Raza community. You know who you are. Thank you for appreciating us and showing us love 24/7. ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó?
That's what's up. With that being said, this is George Perez Stories episode